feel? How are you doing? If you can hear me from where you are, let me know, okay? Today, what we are learning is quite simple. As you saw from the title, there is something Chinese are doing right, okay? There is something that Chinese are doing right, and therefore it is helping them to boom their business, okay? I don't know where you will go in the world that you would not see a Chinese shop. And mind you, these Chinese, they come with one shop. They come promising that they are going to give you one shop. Then after one shop, it's tens to thousands of shops. So today we are learning some tricks and tips of Chinese companies, Chinese firms, what they are doing right, what is going on, how come they're able to flourish in the same places where we complain that the places we are in there is no much money, people are needy, people are helpless, but these Chinese shop they open and in just a day or two everywhere is flooded with people, and these people are making huge purchases. That is what we are studying today. Welcome to Samadu Maburitia. Let me know where you're watching from and what your thoughts are on the topic. So, let me give you a beginning or a prelips of what I am, like a foundation of what I'm saying. So, business is looking at the needs of the people and meeting that need. That is business. Business is not buying and selling. That might be in the books, okay? That might be in the books that business is buying and selling, or business is for profit. Yes, business is for profit. You buy and sell in business. But if you are talking about being in business, then you would have to be able to meet a particular need. You might be buying and selling, but what you are selling might not be bought because it is not meeting any particular need in the society or the community where you are. So you can say in your heart that I'm buying and selling, I am an entrepreneur, but people might not be purchasing from you. Why? Because you are not meeting a particular need in your vicinity. So business is not buying and just selling, as you hear and read in books. Business is not about getting profit, just as you think in books. Business is welcome to the live. Let me know where you're watching from so I can acknowledge you. Business is doing a transaction between what Poland, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Where are you from? Business is matching boot to boot what the people want and what you're offering. So there should be a want and there should be a need. That is business. Now, what is China doing right that you and I are not doing right? Okay, welcome. You're from US, I'm from Ghana, okay? China is doing something right that we need to find out. That is why we are doing this live, okay? Thank you very much. Dixon, how are you doing? Marie, welcome. China has a particular thing. Chile, Richardo, how are you doing? You're from Chile? That's nice. Well, they are doing something that we have to learn, we have to observe. Any country you are, there is a Chinatown. If there is not a Chinatown, there is a China mall or something. If you like the video, please like it, let it reach other people. We are learning about business and how to expand our business base, okay? So, Chinese are doing something that we have to learn from. They are doing something right that we as business owners have to learn from. Subscribe to the channel, please help the channel to grow. They are doing something so great. That is what we are learning here. Thank you very much, Richardo. Hope you have subscribed. The first thing that Chinese goes to do is there, but these are some things that we used to tell ourselves. There is no money, the government is not giving us money. We tell ourselves that the place we are going to expand, there is absolutely nothing there. The people are needy. That's also something that we tell ourselves. We tell ourselves that There are a lot of economic factors. The roads are bad, the lands are salty, so we can't expand. Our parent, how are you doing? Yeah, thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel. We say there is a lot of logistics that we need to get and we are not getting it. So we can't expand. We say there is inadequate market research on the ground. So we can't know whether this kind of thing that we are doing is going to flourish or not. We also say it is very hard to adapt to people. Like you are in an English speaking country and you go to France, it is very hard to adapt to people. That is what we say. But what will the Chinese do? That is what we are learning here. Click the like button, please. Click the like button. Let other people see this video. Click the like button and subscribe. That is one thing we are learning here. A Chinese number one, the trick they would use is that they would go on the grounds and make very listen to the word, very vivid research on the market. Who are these people? Let's use Ghanaians because I'm a Ghanaian, so I don't know much about other countries, but let's use Ghanaians. We are Chinese, we are coming to Ghana. The vivid research, let me explain it to you. They will ask themselves, who are these people? They are Ghanaians. What language do they understand best? Is it English language? Yes, in book we understand English language, but Ghanaians generally can speak Twi. They put that one down. What do they need as Ghanaians? Nari, how are you doing? I see you. I see you. It's been a while. I've started doing the live again. Nari, welcome. It is so important that they talk about what the people need. What do the people need right now? The people need furniture, they need provisions, they need sugar, they need all these solar drinks, cola, and all those drinks at affordable prices. They need artworks because most of them are doing a lot of content creation. There are people who need mattresses, they need interior deco things because they are getting into interior decoration. These are some very subtle things they go on the grounds to find out. Now, after finding out that, how are Ghanaians buying and purchasing habits like? Do they like spending a lot? Do they like buying a lot of things? Do they like to stand at a place to observe things? Are they people who welcome other people very easily? Or they are very hostile? Are Ghanaians people that accommodate other people? How are we going to get into the market? They go down to the barest minimum. So it means that you don't take your money from the diaspora and come that you are coming to build a factory. No. It doesn't work like that. You can't leave your home and just start a business all of a sudden without looking at the market and what the people need. Because I've already told you that business is meeting the needs of people. So you are meeting a need, that is business. If you're not meeting any need, you might be selling, but it is not business because it will be failing very soon. I promise you. It's a promise. It will fail. Your business will fail. Why? Because there is nothing that you are meeting. The people need something, and you are somewhere. We are looking at a calm balance, someone who would balance the equation. You are not balancing the equation. Why? Because the people need something. You are not willing to give them what they need. You are willing to do something else that you want. That is not business. So the first thing that Chinese companies will always do is to go to the grounds. And if they go to the barest minimum, meaning they are not going to invest their money yet. They will come to Ghana, come and spend a week or two. I'm using Ghana because that is where I am from. They'll come and spend a week or two here. They buy food, they sell, they do other things, they watch, they go to places, they observe the people. Which branch can I open? Where exactly should I be? Which situated area is going to be good for business? Which point can I stay? Which is going to be good? They look, observe. They observe with their eyes. They observe. Chinese come They observe. Anywhere they observe. What language do the people speak? How do the people buy things? Do the people like to buy a lot of things like food? What actually is the need of the people which other people are not meeting? There are a lot of provision shops around. So if we are opening a mall, what is the different thing that we are bringing to the table? That is the survey they would create. They would make sure they go barest minimum. Go and do that survey first. Now they are done with the survey. I've listed them down. So if you see me watching down, it is here. After the survey, cultural customization of product is very important. If I say that, what do I mean? You go to a place where they speak French. They like mats on the wall. They like wall design, which is mats. They don't like art like this one. They don't like mirrors like this one. They like mats, something woven, something handmade. That is what the people want. Do you go making aesthetically pleasing rubber things? No, because that is not what the people want. So, after doing the survey and going through the research well, they go and customize products for the people. So, if you are in India, you can ask Nari on the page. In India, they have a lot of things there. But if you sell homemade things, homemade oils, Indians don't eat meat. Most of them are vegetarians. So if you sell vegetarian friendly things, you sell vegetarian friendly cosmetics, foods, they will buy. So if they are going to India, they are not going to sell meat. They're rather going to sell fresh fruits and vegetables as part of the things they sell in the mall. And most of the things will be vegetarian based. Why? Because most Indians do not eat meat. They do not eat meat, they are vegetarians. That is how Chinese operate. That is how they think. That is how they move. They don't just say, I have a dream. Then they'll start going to places and making sure everybody is hearing their dream. No, 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 no. They will go to the place, do their research, and now customize products for the place. So if they come to Ghana, maybe in Accra, there are a lot of furniture in Accra. China mall or a Chinese will come and say, okay, everything we want to sell, they sell some here. Every mall we want to create, there are malls here. What will we do differently? Now, all these people, they have their prices in this range. I will bring it this way. They have their prices in this range. I will bring it this way. That is another perception, another trick and tip they would use. You might think they would run at a loss because how can something worth 1,000 Ghana cedis you want to sell it 700? How can you sell something worth 1,000 Ghana cedis 700? You might be asking yourself that, but ask yourself the 1,000 Ghana cedi person who is selling the furniture for 1,000 Ghana cedi, how many times do people order for it? Especially when they have an option which is quite less, 700 Ghana cedis, 1,000 and 700. Which one will you go for? Obviously, 1,700. You might be thinking of a quality and everything, but if you check your money, you might go for 700. So that's how they think. They don't just go and say that everyone is selling what we want to sell, so we won't sell. You don't do that. Look at how you are going to win over every game in the business that you are doing. Just think of it. How are you going to win? How are you going to win with this thing you are doing? How? How? Think through and see how best you can do it. That's one thing Chinese will always do. Sorry, I'm quite exhausted. Quite exhausted. The third thing that a Chinese will do that most of us do not do and will never do because of greed, because of selfishness, because we think we know everything, is that they do strong partnership. Chinese do strong partnership. Listen, Chinese, they do strong partnership. So a Chinese will go do business, do whatever they want to do with the business. They will employ their people, go to anywhere in the world. Look at the Chinese firms. You'd realize that the lay people, the ordinary people around, the sales girls, the security, the cleaners, those are people who they employ from the locality where they are. Why? I'll tell you why later. But the managers, the directors, the chief accountant, the auditors, they are all Chinese, right? These people are the people whose payment is going to be higher. So instead of giving big money to somebody who is not from my town, who is not from my country, who is going to, who, sorry, someone who is going to use the money to make their country better, why not I employ someone from my country, let them come to this country with me, let them work, and I'll pay them, so that after paying them they will send their money there and go and use it in our country. So Chinese, they always employ the high profile people in the business from their side. A Chinese would never employ a chief accountant, an auditor, or maybe a director, a CEO in the country where he is. He would definitely go to his country and go and get somebody from there and pay them. They do that intentionally so that they would have a partnership. So you, the director, you, the CEO who is here, and you are taking care of their business, they observe you, they teach you, they teach. So when your money is up to standard where you can get another mall, you go. You go to another branch, you go to another area in the same Ghana where you were formerly at. You go and plant another office somewhere. So Chinese partnership is strong. They have a steady and sharp partnership. They do not say that my brother will steal from me. That is not the thoughts they go into business with. They do not say that this person doesn't know me well. I don't know him well. They just invest in the people that they vet and realize, oh, this person will be good. They invest in them just because the person is Chinese, right? Because he wants to grow the Chinese, not necessarily somebody else. They want to grow the partnership. They want the solidarity to be very strong. So that is one trick. After that, this is one thing that you have been seeing on TikTok. You always see it on TikTok, but you've not paid attention to it. You have no idea what is going on. Let me break the ice for you. You know that most brands go to the TV stations, the radio stations, they advertise the kind of phones they've brought, kind of laptops they've brought. Maybe we brought a radio set. We are selling a house worth $40,000, $50,000. They do the advertisement on these radio stations and TV stations, all in the quest for people to know it and buy. These radio stations are not cheap. They charge per minute. They are not cheap. These TV stations are not cheap either. They charge per minute. They all charge per minute. Okay. Now, Chinese are so wise that they wouldn't even want to go straight to the radio stations and TV stations first. No, 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 no. They would rather go on the internet. Listen up. You can use these tricks on your business and it is going to go well with you because Chinese are doing it. They have the blueprint because they are doing it. If someone is doing it and it is going all well, then you should know that if you also do it, it will go on well for you. They are doing it, they are hitting it hard. So instead of going to the radio stations and TV stations, they don't go there first. No, no, no. They either use the word of mouth. They use the word of mouth. They use word of mouth. They reduce their prices to the extent that the customers will tell other people. Yesterday, I went to buy a bed at China Mall. The bed that I bought earlier was 2,000 Ghana cedis, but when I went to China Mall, it was 1,005. They have told a sibling. The sibling will go tell a friend and tell a brother. The brother will go tell a sister and tell a brother's friend, and word of mouth. That is word of mouth. That is one key thing they do. And they do that because they want other people to hear. There is nothing so comfortable than getting an inspiration or a thought from somebody. Someone who is actually a beneficiary of the goodness of that product. If they are talking about the product, will you say it's wrong or it's not true? You wouldn't. You would never say it is not true. So they hit hard, they go very hard on customer service. They make sure that the prices are slight and very, very down that people would recommend to other people. That's the first way of promotion. The second way of promotion is through social media. Social media can reach places where word of mouth cannot reach. I tell you right now that you're looking at me, you might be just passing through YouTube and you just bumped upon this video and just chose to watch. Right now, you are choosing to watch this video because it is something you just flashed your eyes. It's a social media. If not for social media, I would have been paying thousands of dollars to be on a TV screen. If not for social media, I would have been paying a lot for my voice to be heard. It was payment by minute. But because of YouTube, because of TikTok, because of Facebook, we are here talking. And nobody is charging anybody for anything. That is the power of social media. You can use your social media to watch comedy skits, but somebody is going to use their social media to promote the products that they sell. And that is what Chinese do. They create pages, make sure that they promote it morning, afternoon, evening, promote everything they are selling. They promote, they promote, they promote, they promote. Then now they go on the website. Some people, they are not in the country or they are far off from where the main places. So sorry about the yawns. Quiet side. They go to these platforms, create their own website, and upload all the things they sell there. Make you get a fair idea of what you are getting at the office. They create Facebook pages, they create all these pages, LinkedIn, Instagram pages, put the pictures there, put their contact, their email there, that you can get them instantly and ask them questions. Do you have soap there? Do you have this? Do you have this? They make themselves accessible as possible so that you would feel that you have control over them. You have a say in their lives. And with this kind of feeling, that is how they are able to also attract the customers to come and patronize them. So it is a serious mind game. It's a calculated attempt that they are using to capture your mind to their area where they are selling. If you come, you would definitely buy something. You take it that I'm not speaking the truth. Tell yourself you're going to a China mall. Now go there. If you go, tell yourself you won't buy anything. I promise you, you would go and come with at least a gum or a toffee. There is no way you'll go into that mall and come empty handed. Why? Because the kind of promotion that they do is not just outside, even inside the mall. The way the things are arranged, the way the names are arranged, the way people are standing, always welcoming you to a particular segment, you would be forced to buy something. Chinese wisdom that we all must learn as business people. Chinese wisdom. The next thing is gradual expansion. A Chinese would not say, I wish I have 30,000 feature container of things in the next week. No, 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 they don't do that. They actually do it a gradual process. So you can go to a China mall and it's a building in progress. Mm, it's a building in progress. You might go to a mall, it is a building in progress. They are now building it, but they are selling in the mall. That is strategy. That is strategy. That is a strategy. They are not waiting to build a mansion before they start selling. No, 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 no. Chinese will start selling and upgrade small, small. So their progress is gradual. They start from somewhere and go as they expand, they expand. As they expand, that is how the mindset is. So you as a business owner, you might have chosen that you want some $10 trillion to start business, but a Chinese will not do it like that. They know that they need 10 trillion, but now that they have $1 million, they would want to start from somewhere and push harder, push, 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 push till they are able to raise an amount. Then they'll be able to do as much as they want to do. This is Chinese tricks for you. Chinese tricks. This is Chinese tricks for you. The next thing that I am so proud of Chinese for is that they make sure that they employ the cleaners, the laborers, the masons, the carpenters, the sales girls, the security from their vicinity. They employ those people from the same country. They don't employ people from their place to come and be cleaners and caretakers and sales girls. No, they employ from the community. Why do you think they do that? No, I can't hear you. Let me hear you. Yes, you are right. Wisdom tells them that. Wisdom tells them that. Tell me why I would not encourage, pray for you, urge you on, and make you happy if you are giving me food to eat. Yes, that's what they are doing. So if they get to a vicinity, they employ the people they would need to do the sales, the cleaning, the representatives, all the people will be standing to communicate to the people. They employ people from the vicinity so that they will communicate to the people with the people's language. Yes, they might not be as fluent as you, so they would employ you to be the sales girl. They will employ you to be the security guard. Yes, they will employ the police from here so that you can speak the language of the people. Yes. If you're able to speak their language automatically, you'll be able to speak to them and tell them what they need, what they do not need. They can ask you questions, you can give them answer. That is wisdom from China. Yes. Yes. You are having a workplace, or you want to do a big factory, but you employ everybody from somewhere else to come. Your business has no legs. It is hanging. It will collapse very soon. Your business doesn't even have one leg. It will collapse very soon. It will collapse very soon because the people in the area, they would be able to speak to the other people in the area to patronize you. If there is any ongoing something, they would be able to hear and inform you. If there is something they have to do, they would do it because you are feeding them. But if you export all the people, import rather, if you import all the people from places to come and work in your business has no legs. And I promise you, it will collapse and die off. The next thing that these people do is local branding. Mm. If you go to China, you see cars flying in the sky and all those interesting things. If they go to places, they don't hurriedly try to make the place look like China. No, because of the first point that we spoke about, the research. They get the research already, so they know exactly the taste and preferences of the people. There are a group of people, if you do everything bougie and luxurious looking, they ain't coming back to your shop again. There are a group of people who are afraid of dogs. So the dogs that you have surrounded your office with, that they are security for you. These your customers ain't coming to your side again. Why? Because they are afraid of dogs. So they actually do local branding. They get into the place, learn from what they have to do, and see, observe the area. What can we do that is presentable as an office, but it is not something out of the lane of these people? What is it? What is it? They observe, learn, and do it again. There. Why is it so important? It is going to reduce their cost. It's going to let people know what they're about. It's going to also create so much creativity for the people to come and see what they are very curious. What is going on here that these people have branded this place like this? So the place will definitely look very good and well lit. The place will look very interesting, but it is going to be very difficult for you to think that this place doesn't look like here. There will be a touch of somewhere in, like that, a touch of a place where you are. Yes, to make you realize that this is Ghana. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. You know that they do a lot of flash sales and slashing prices into halves and all those things. The other day, a woman was asking me, so if these Chinese they do that, do they get profits? Indeed, they do. Indeed, they do. Because there is a next point here which says they do mass production. So imagine if you were going to print out a booklet, okay? Because I'm an author and we have a graphic design firm. I can boldly talk about that. So imagine you're going to print a book. The book is printing one is 70 cedis. If you are printing 700 pieces, it is going to be given to you for 45 cedis. If you are printing 3,000 pieces of books, it is going to be sold for you at 5 cedis. So you see that the 3,000 one has got the barest minimum of monies to pay. while the one printing 10 is actually buying it at 70 cities, the one printing 3,000 is buying one for 5 cities. So that is what Chinese leverage on. They do not give small money chance. So they do mass production every time. Because they want the prices to be less, they do huge productions and they make sure that people patronize it by the flash sales, by word of mouth, by the way they would push it on social media. They can even invest in an influencer like me. I have a YouTube channel, I have a TikTok account over 12,200 followers. Okay, so how much will it take so that you can promote this thing for me? You say your charge, they give it to you, you start promoting. That is how they go. That is how they go. So they do mass production, and that mass production allows the things that they sell to have lesser cost. So if you're an entrepreneur here watching me, you want to level up in your business, make sure that you think long term than short term, because that's the next point. Chinese think long term profit than short term profit. So they can start, because they want everyone to believe in what they do, they can start at a very low price of things. Because they know of the future is bright, they will keep selling at low cost, till they get to where they want to get to. That is where they will skyrocket things. And by then, you're already a customer, a loyal one as that. No matter how the prices go, you will still be with them. That is Chinese wisdom. So look at the world. They are everywhere now. They will just start with one shop. By the time you blink, it is 300,000 shops all over the country. Yes, this is Chinese wisdom that we need to learn. One thing I personally have observed is that they also reinvest. So they get a lot of profit, and you think they should buy a G Wagon, they should buy a very luxurious car, one of these sports cars, Ferrari, Bugatti, to sit in. It's a good idea. They might have one or two in their garages, but they actually reinvest a lot, if not all, their money into the business for the business to grow. So you might go into a China mall today, right now, or a Chinatown now. It might be very less in products. Okay, the products there will be very less. Go there in a month or 2 months time and see the results for yourself. Yes, I know what the result will be, because it is going to blossom into something you didn't expect. It's not because they've got an additional money from their government. No, it is because they are reinvesting into the business. So if you're doing business here and you do not want to reinvest into your business, you'll grow. I can't tell you you won't grow, but the level of growth is not promised. It is very slow. It is going at a slow pace. If you ask me, you will definitely grow, but the growth will be at a very lower pace. Make sure that you make everything possible to be able to reinvest into your business. Don't say this is all that I got, so let me spend it. Another one will come. What if there is a pandemic the next day? Or what if there is a fire outbreak like what is happening in LA? What will you do? What would you do? So it is very important that you keep in mind that reinvesting is very important, and that is what keeps people, great businesses, keeping expanding every time. While growing up, you saw a lot of kinds of products that still exist till now. These products have not died off the market. Why? You still ask why? It is because of the level of production. It is because of their level of thinking. It's because of reinvesting to the business every time. It's because of reinvesting into other places to get new branches, to expand the territory. So, what are you there doing? This is wisdom from China. This is wisdom from China. You need this wisdom from China. If you want your business to grow, then definitely you need this wisdom from China to let the business grow. There is one thing that people think they are wise and they do, and it ends up making them look very foolish. Is when you are starting a business and you don't want to go through the legal means. You don't want to get the proper documentation. You don't want to get any legal or regulatory framework that is going to protect you yourself. And you think you are wise? No, no, tell me, you think you are wise? You aren't wise at all. It's a very, very lazy way of thinking, and it's going to get you into serious problems. Be legal with the things you do in your business. If you want the business to have a future, do all the legalizations you need to do in the business. Be legal. Be legal in the business. Don't do illegalities every time and think you are the wisest of all human beings. You are actually the opposite. Be legal. You know that you have gone to a place, a country, a community, you're going to start a business. You need a business certificate. You won't get it. You need other documentations that shows that you are giving the mandate to operate here. You wouldn't get it. If you are building a shop or a big store, you need land permits and building permits and all those things. You wouldn't get it. If you are doing mining, legal mining, you know you need certification and legalizations. You won't do it because you think you are the wisest of them all. And you're not going to waste your time doing all these legal things. And that is what is going to cost you an arm and a leg. If the arms of law catches you, it will cost you an arm and a leg. You would end up being crippled by what you have chosen for yourself. Your business can even be closed down totally for your choice. So instead of going the illegal route, which every time you're walking, you're thinking of how to skip the police, how to skip these people, how to skip the revenue people, you don't pay tax. You want to evade tax in this world that everything that goes around comes around. You want to evade tax? You really want to evade tax in this world? It will come back to bite you in the ass. Yeah, it will come back and bite you in the ass, I tell you. It will bite you greatly in the ass. Do the right thing at the right time. You know you have to do this and this and this and this to make you a bona fide and legal person in the area where you are to operate. Do it and be free. Do it. Nobody is going to do it for you. Do it and be free. Own your freedom. Be free from all these security agencies chasing you like a thief. Be free from all those things. Just do the right thing. That's one thing they also do. They make sure that their certifications are right. Even if what they are selling might be substandard or whatever, they still get certification to show that they are giving the authority and the mandate to sell. So then, if you are to probe them with any questionings, then you have to go to their lawyer. So, what is the size of your business? Do you even have a lawyer for your business? Have you employed one? Do you have a lawyer who can help you, who can navigate the ways for you and help you go the miles you need to go? Do you have a lawyer? Do you have a lawyer? If you do, what are some of the advices you go for from the lawyer, or you just told the lawyer that if there is any emergency, I'll come for you? No, you should be informed and educated by your lawyer with what to say and what not to say if you are confronted with what issues. Because yes, you'll be confronted in one way or the other. You would be confronted. And you need the mind to be able to grow, to be able to flourish, to be able to give what you have to give. You need it. So a Chinese will get all the legal documents up, everything before they start business. Anything you say, they will tell you you should meet their lawyer. They will tell you you should meet their lawyer. And there is one thing that we all should learn. That is adaptation. They adapt to situations. Maybe the place where they stay, it doesn't snow there. If they go to a snowing area, they adapt to the area. If they go to a place where it is so sunny, they adapt. If they go and stay there for a while, you see them wearing Wellington boots like Ghanaians. You see them wearing thrift clothes as if they are very, very poor. You see, whatever they do, they try to adapt. They try to feel at home. They try to make you feel that they are one of you. The only difference is their language and their color. They adapt to situations around. They make sure that you know exactly that they are with you and you are with them. Chinese tricks and tips that puts them on the pedestal that they are. They are taking over the world because wherever they get to, they adapt to situations around. If they come to Ghana and you eat fufu and abenkwai, they try to eat fufu and abenkwai with you. Even though it is not their original food, they know that it is going to give you some information in your head that this is my brother, this is my sister, because he's eating the same food with me. He doesn't feel bad wearing my clothes. He doesn't feel bad walking like me. He doesn't feel bad speaking with the people in the society. Why? Because this person really knows what they are about. They are here for business. You try to open your own business and you don't care about anything. You just go straight, do your things. You don't say hi to anybody. Adapt, adapt. You don't say hi. Your customers come and you have frowned your face like you want to die. Adapt to situations. Learn to adapt. Adapt to situations. Adapt to the people's level of thinking. Adapt to the people's level of eating. Whatever they do, adapt and understand. Even if you won't get involved in what they do, understand their thought processes so that you would appreciate what they go through every day. It helps you to be able to calm down and work with them. Adaptation is very important. Wherever the chameleon goes, he adapts so he doesn't die because his color is leaving him off. Wherever the chameleon will go, they would be there in few minutes. It will change to that place's color so that you will not see it and kill it. So adaptation is very important for your own sake and your security. Adaptation helps you to be able to leverage with the people and build some kind of rapport you never could have built. Learn to adapt with people. Learn to welcome people. Learn to be happy with people. If you're not able to even welcome people, employ people who will welcome people on your behalf. The last, which is on my list here, is a flexible business model. So your product or your business is not going well because your business model is so safe. Nobody even understands the English you've put together. Have a flexible business model. What is the business about? Where do you want to get with the business? How do you want to reach people? What and what do you think would help you to get to this length? How else do you want to entertain this? Let everything to be very concise and prompt, apt. Let people understand your language. Let people understand your language. Let people know what you mean. Your business model should be flexible. Maybe you plan that by the end of every month you want 30,000 Ghana cedis or $30,000. And by the end of this month you had $5,000. Accept it. and keep working hard for the next one. Do not think that, oh, I wanted it to be $30,000 and it is not $30,000, so I'm closing down the business. No, be flexible. Allow yourself to grow, allow the business to grow. Be flexible with your business. Be flexible. Be ready to do the sacrifices. Be flexible with your business model. Don't do any fixed something that you are so scared you don't know what to do. Be flexible. That is how you are going to grow. These are some few things that I've observed keenly about Chinese. They come small, and by the time they are going, they are big. They don't need any money again because they know these ground rules and it is helping them. I thought it wise to share it with you because I think any business owner who uses these ground rules is also bound to expand their territories to great places. Thanks for watching this video. This has always been Amadoma Bruetia. I'll come your way again, but till then, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, let it be shared to other places for people who need to see this video to see it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your watching. We'll meet on the flip side tomorrow. Bye.